Now hold on just a second. Club Shay family, y'all hear what's going on up in Cleveland? You mean to tell me the Browns got 4 quarterbacks? A man who's older than Facebook and Joe Flacco, a former Steelers cast-off in Kenny Pickett, a rookie with a rocket arm in Dylan Gabriel, and Coach Prime's own son, Mr. Shedeur Sanders himself. Mr. Shedeur Sanders himself. And they still don't know who their starter is. Now, I ain't one to stir the pot just to smell the gumbo, but let me break this down for y'all. Cleveland is sitting on a full deck of wild cards, but only one can take that first snap week 1. And trust me, this ain't just a quarterback battle. This is a battle of eras, philosophies, and expectations. So pull up a seat, grab your helmet, and let your unsee walk you through why Joe Flacco might start. But why this story is all about Shedeur Sanders. Let's dive into it. Now, first of all, let me tell you all something. Cleveland done been cursed at quarterback since before LeBron hit his first dunk. Ever since they came back in '99, they've had more quarterbacks than the Kardashians had boyfriends. It's a carousel, a spin cycle, a straight-up haunted house of underwhelming signal callers. Brady Quinn, Colt McCoy, Brandon Weeden, Johnny Manziel, Baker Mayfield. I mean, how many restarts can you hit before you break the damn console? That's the context here. Cleveland desperately needs stability at QB. And instead, what they got is a four-way toss-up that looks like a college spring game depth chart. Joe Flacco is 39 years old. That's right. 39. Now, Flacco had a nice little Cinderella run with the Browns last season. Y'all remember that? Came in off the couch, threw for over 1,600 yards in 5 starts, and had folks saying, Joe Cool still got it. Look, he's big, he's smart, he's got that Super Bowl ring, and most importantly, he ain't rattled by nothing. He's like a brick house in a hurricane. But let's be honest here, Flacco's not the long-term answer. He's not even the medium-term answer. He's like a Band-Aid on a leak in the Hoover Dam. So yeah, he might be QB Wayne in week 1. But you'll know what comes next. The moment Cleveland hits a losing streak, the fans gonna be banging the table for the young bloods. Now, I'ma say this with my chest. Kenny Pickett got a raw deal in Pittsburgh. That man was thrown into the fire with limited weapons, and the Steelers ran the most conservative offense in the NFL. I seen bingo night at the senior center with more excitement. That said, Kenny had opportunity, and when you the guy drafted to replace Big Ben, expectations ain't light. He didn't elevate. He didn't grow. He didn't scare nobody. Now he in Cleveland. A new system. A second chance. But is he really better than Flacco? And more importantly, is he better than Shedeur Sanders? Spoiler alert. I don't think so. Now Dylan Gabriel, he that lefty slinger from Oklahoma. He's quick, twitchy, accurate on the move, and he knows how to put the ball on a rope. But unsee gon' keep it a buck. He's not ready for this. This ain't Norman, Oklahoma. This is Cleveland in the AFC North, where the Steelers hit you in the mouth, the Ravens live in your backfield, and the Bengals got Burrow slinging 300-yard games like they appetizers. Gabriel needs time, needs reps, needs seasoning. He might be a future spark plug, but for now, he's clipboard ready. 8, now we get into the part I've been waiting on. Shedeur Sanders. Now listen here, I done seen a lot of quarterbacks in my day, from Elway to Mahomes, and Shedeur, that boy got it. And I ain't just saying that, 'cause he coached Prime's son. The arm talent, real. The pocket awareness, mature. The leadership, built in. He ain't out there just running around like it's 7-7. He's studying defense. He's setting protections. He's calling audibles. And let's not ignore the intangible. That swagger. That belief. That watch me do this attitude that infects the locker room. Just like his pops. That ain't something you teach. That's DNA. Otas and minicamp. Coaches were buzzing. Players were whispering. Reporters were watching. And the name they kept bringing up. Let's not pretend like he got job security like Belichick used to have. He ain't won a playoff game since 2020, and the fans growing restless. So what's he going to do? Start Flacco for safety? Roll with Pickett as a reclamation project. Roll with Pickett as a reclamation project. Take a leap of faith with Shedeur, my guess. He gonna play it safe early. Flacco gets the nod, but Shedeur's gonna sit behind him, clipboard in hand, and learn everything. Then, and trust me on this, when Cleveland is 2-4, when the season starts slipping, boom! Stefanski drops the hammer. We see Shedeur Sanders, and the whole city gon' feel that energy shift. So if Joe Flacco starts week 1, what's the message? It's simple. We play it safe, but the fans ain't dumb. They know this team ain't winning a Super Bowl with Flacco. They know this is a placeholder. So as much as Flacco is the veteran, the teacher, the steady hand, he's also the test drive before the new whip gets taken out the garage. That locker room gonna start peeping the future. They go look at Shedeur throwing lasers in practice, and they gon' whisper, yo, why he ain't in yet? And you know what happens when a locker room starts asking questions? The coach listens. Now this ain't no cupcake division. You got Lamar in Baltimore, Burrow in Cincy, and a nasty Steelers D that'll blitz your grandma if she lines up under center. This is where grown man football happens. So if Shedeur wanna play, he gonna have to earn every inch. But I think he built for it. He been under a microscope since high school. Played with his father and played with pressure. You don't go from Jackson State to Colorado and break records unless you're made of something different. Shedeur ain't scared. He ain't rattled. And if he gets that first shot, man, it's on. Let's break this down from a talent standpoint. Joe Flacco, sealing his old man game, manages to 8 wins. Kenny Pickett, sealing his mid-tier starter who don't lose games, but don't win either. Dylan Gabriel, long-term project. The highest ceiling of all. He reminds me of a young Dak Prescott, but with a stronger arm. He reads like Tua, but moves like Bryce Young. He's got the pocket command of Stroud, but the flair of Cam Newton. In 5 years, he could be a franchise cornerstone. So why wait? I'll put it like this. Week 1 starter, Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco. Mid-season breakout, Shedeur Sanders. Long-term face of the franchise, Shedeur Sanders. Flacco's the wise old head. Shedeur is the future. And Cleveland, you all better get ready, because when Hash 2 steps on that field, the whole damn city gon' feel the temperature change. This ain't just a quarterback competition. It's a passing of the torch. So Browns fans, I'll leave you all with this. Joe Flacco might start the season, but Shedeur Sanders is gonna finish it. And when he do, Cleveland might finally find the quarterback they've been waiting on for 25 years. This is your UNC, Shannon Sharp, signing off. And remember, the future don't always wait until you're ready. Sometimes it kicks the damn door down and says, I'm here. Shedeur Sanders might just be that guy. Want the full video version? You know where to find me. Club Shay Shay, stay open. You.